New update time! There's so many rewards right now. If I just did the claim all bare bones, I'm just getting a ton of stuff. Not to mention the best thing here, 5 trial ground tickets.
What? What?
This quest is now finally possible. But jokes aside, there is so many rewards. Let's get to the point. There's a brand new story with over 4,502 stamina jellies I have for it.
What?
And my question is, how fast can I actually beat this? It took me quite a decent chunk of time, but I did manage to achieve it. But we get exactly what we want. The 600 Radiant, 30 draws for the Ananas Dragon, and 10 Ananas Soulstones. Allowing me to actually promote Ananas Dragon, which is awesome. They're such an interesting cookie to have for arena. Oh my goodness, I like that animation. Keep doing those animations, they're really cool. But what's interesting here is the following. They added a new Destiny Gacha. One for Timekeeper, the strongest cookie in the game. And I have quite the amount of tickets saved. And I have quite the amount of Ananas Dragon draws here to unlock his pity. So exactly, I'm gonna try unlocking his pity right here. And also trying to get Timekeeper cookie right now as well. Though we will probably not get lucky during these draws since they are typically not very fortunate. But we are going to unlock Ananas Dragon right here. Another copy of Ananas Dragon cookie. Let's go. Putting us nearly at 2 stars. And 45 draws for the Timekeeper one, which are honestly pretty sweet right here. We're just gonna go for it. You can't really get lucky every update, but they still give some pretty solid rewards anyways. I myself have managed to go back all the way to 300,000, 80,000 cubes, basically being 20,000 away. And speaking of cubes, there's also this new epic costume banner. New epic costumes, let's pull for them!
Psych!
I bought them all. Just a little price for a costume bond that somehow has no buffs. They seriously need to bring the buffs back, but it's still some pretty good costumes. What are your guys' thoughts on the new Bites costumes? But speaking of the Bites, we actually have the new special episode for the Bites, which is the first special episode in years.
Bruh.
Which I've always liked these mini stories, they're super fun. So much that I made my own Kingdom feedback on the official Cookie Run Kingdom Discord about it, and it seems to be doing pretty well. Also, this music is awesome. I don't know, I hope it's not too loud. But I did take a look at how it worked, and I noticed that you will not be able to complete all of these in your first run. Because depending on what stage you choose at what time of the hour of the day, depends on which one you can do. But each one actually gives a quite amount of pretty sweet reward, like 100 purity crystals, or one actually gave 5 faithful cookie cutters. Which kind of leaves this as your pick your own adventure. And once you do that, the story will reset, and you kind of need to get more feathers if you do want to make more chapters, which you can probably do twice right here, which is just craft something. Oh well, that's easy. Just clicking this should do it. And voila, I crafted 372 things. I see it's just doing basic regular tasks on Cookie Run Kingdom, which is honestly really good in my opinion. I actually think that's a really good thing to be able to grind feathers. So let me actually grind some of these missions. To the point that the game actually stopped giving me missions. Wait, do I have enough feathers to be able to 100%? Because I feel like I actually went through this. And did I just see trial ground tickets?
Yes! 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 Yes!
Well, now you know, you can actually get trial ground tickets through just playing this mode. And I just cleared most of the people here, getting me this whole nother side done. Completely done. And now we just have this side, which I think I should be able to easily complete because I don't have any more missions. So I don't even have to worry about progression anymore. And I think this is going to be the final mission right here. And yep, all of them done. It's 5 minutes.
That was easy.
And we kind of have a revive on a few things. We have a revive in Duel of Destiny, which there's a ton of new high rarities. Yes, do make the battles more intense. So I might give this one a try. As well as a return for the Golden Harvest. Now I actually have a decent amount of cheese pieces. And I know what I'm doing. I know how the mode works. And I have actually formed a pretty solid strategy. Which you guys can use if you still don't know what you're doing. And it relies heavily on basic materials. Wood, berries, and sugar cubes. And and grabbing all the stuff that are made by those resources. So at first, it's going to be pretty luck-based. The beginning is kind of the hardest part. And what you want is basic resources. Those basic resources will help you stack on top of other materials and increase your points. Same thing with the cookies, getting tools or basic materials to be able to buff those and basically grab a cycle where I could do that over and over to a consistent rate. Though it's not always guaranteed. But there is something interesting on a new Dragon Soul Rumble. And if we look who has number 1, that damage.
Oh, hell no!
Well, this guy's a hacker. It's kind of sad that you need to just hack. You're just cheating for that for no reason. Hopefully they're banned by the time you see this though. I'm currently editing this video. They're not banned.
Bruh.
But besides that, I was recommended to use this team. Now I know it's nothing crazy. I haven't even built my Ananas dragon despite me unlocking him on the last video. But I want to see how good of a basic run can I start building this little team right off the bat. And we start with a 1.29 billion score, which I have no idea how good that is, but wow, okay, I think I could easily get a top 3% if it's that easy. Or maybe I got extremely lucky with my picks here and I got Pitaya Dragon first by accident. That could be it. A bunch of attempts later, I've actually improved the team now. And actually got all the buffs. And I figured out all the cookies give buffs, and Pitaya Dragon is the best one. Every single one helps in some way, and then we got Gingerbread. But surely I can actually do better now if I focus on just hitting everything and going there overall, like focusing my lizard attacks. Leaving me at a 218 million score, nearly double of what happened last time. And putting me over top 3. Why is top 3 200 billion on the line? I struggle to believe that. Feels a bit off. But I think this is the best team I can do. If I can get a high ranking here, it's with this team. Using Pitaya, using everything I can here, the best buffs apparently. Here we go. This is going to be my final and ultimate attempt here. See how it goes. With a finishing score of 255 million, I think maybe that should help me keep top 3% overall, because oh my goodness, it's going to not let me get top 1, because this looks really impossible. I'll probably still be playing this mode to be able to unlock everything here in the shop, since grinding this stuff in the shop is definitely worth it. And now we have a repeating mode, Voyage and Duel of Destiny, which I still think we shouldn't underestimate at all, because these modes actually do still give a lot. Even after this quote-unquote nerf of the boats, I still do the daily ghost boat daily because I don't need the Ananas Dragon Soul Stone. Since I already have my cookies well promoted and everything, and all the rewards I need. And although not always consistent, but they still give some decent reward. And it's pretty effortless to, you know, do the daily boats. All it requires is just basic time and some focus actually in the mode. Or you will lose everything. But it is still definitely useful when you actually do win it, so. Because you can never know what you're gonna get. Even Dragon Soul Stones. As well for the Duel of Destiny. Now I've actually done a few matches of these and have progressed a little bit. But I still suck at the mode. I mean, I have a max ascendant Ananas Dragon, a near max cooldown, and a decent attack, and I still haven't won the match. I'm top 60%. But hey, I thought maybe if I tried one of my attempts here, maybe I'd have magical luck and actually win. Cause my strategy really hasn't changed since we have last done it on the last update video. It's a double recruit ally and then grab stuff from there. Like Cream Unicorn, that's great, this is a great team. Like with everything Awakened White Lily, it looks amazing just off the bat. With a very quick wave 5, or at least I think it is for someone who hasn't beaten anything yet. Also, something a little bit weird of me, I never use my shuffle cards. I have 97 shuffle cards and I have bought 0. I don't use them, I just adapt to whatever I'm given. Because I always think if I start using them, like I'm gonna run out and then I'm gonna never use them because I use my other stuff on other things. So whatever I'm just given is what I ride with. But by the time I'm already just beating the very first boss, one of my cookies are already dead. And by the time I reach the end, I don't have enough to be able to win. And I come close to winning and just lose in the last second. With this team, maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Because no matter how many times I try, it always ends at that final boss loss. It's probably something dumb that I'm doing. But I still think this is a pretty good update overall. And you guys seem to agree right here. Saying most of them saying it's between a good update and an awesome update. which is way better than previous updates. And I'll finish this here saying thank you for 7,000 subscribers. I haven't hit it yet, but by the update time it's out, I should have hit it. So thanks.